Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we're having some small rebellion issues. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure there will be no problems whatsoever here. So we are currently fighting up over here. That's not a big deal. We're backing off over here, and we'll just group these guys together. Now, as far as these wars go, we don't care about this war. This is our allies' war. Irrelevant to us. This war, we care a lot about. We need to get ticking war score back on our side, and it looks to me like in order to do that, we just need to finish our siege of Delhi, and so that is what we are working on doing. 6 months here, 8 months here. This is the important one, though, and if we have to abandon these sieges to defend Delhi, we will. This one over here. Now, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to come up here and take this castle. These guys are currently sieging a level 6 fort, so I think we can get up here and sneak a slow siege here real quick. That would be the idea. I don't suppose there are any holy orders. No, there aren't. We're wildly in debt, and we need to solve this. So we are working on that. There's a dangerous faction here, and these guys have been thinking about rebelling for a while now. But that's okay. So how long on this slow siege? 6 months versus 19. That looks good. I'm pleased with that. And as far as this over here goes, these guys are just chilling down here. They can't even attack over here if they wanted to. 7 months on this siege. I like it. These guys have completed their siege here, and we're going to just have them walk over here like this. Okay. So this should negate their ticking war score, at least in part. And that'll be a big, big swing for us because that's well, it's only 18%, but that will stop them from being able to finish their war before we're ready for them, in theory. Khan Koza might join the Independence War as an enemy. Can he? I'm not sure if he can. We'll see. Okay, and where is this at? These guys. Okay. So they're going to send their ultimatum, it looks like. I don't think there's anything we can really do about this. We'll just have to call our ally in and be like, look, we got another one here. It's not the end of the world as long as we get this Caberite uprising under control. To that end, they've got a lot of troops around here. I think it's fine. To that end, we need to check in over here. 3 months. Okay. I was hoping that our ally wouldn't be at war, but he was. Okay, we finished this siege. We're going to come down over here next. We're trying to pull this back. 67% of this is ticking, keep in mind. And that'll go away once Delhi falls, I believe. This one might also be a war goal. We'll come over and siege that, because that's outlined as well. Yep, she's rebelling, and that's understood. Okay. Over here. We can swing over and deal with that once our Independence War is dealt with. We're, for now, not going to bother calling this guy in. We can change this guy's contract. We're going to do that. Okay. Sounds good. Now we have smallpox. Oh boy. That's just what we need. Smallpox in our court. Okay. So we're going to come up over here and see what's going on here. 42 days. Good. Good, good, good. Is our ally actually on his way over? I feel like he isn't. Okay. He's got his own problems, I suppose. 20 more days here. We need to get that ticking war score dealt with. Over here, we've got 3 months. 12 days. We're going to come down over here. Okay. We won a siege. Which one was that? That was this one. Okay. So that pulled that back dramatically. We're going to come over here and start sieging there. This siege is now complete, and we're going to send this force over to here. Okay. This is actually a populist force, which is reasonably convenient for us. We'll put them down. There we go. They are now gone. And we'll actually take over their siege. This is fine. Actually, if they're going to come up north, we'll intercept this force. Nope. They thought better of it. I don't blame them. That is correct. They should not do that. 10 days until we take over Delhi. In theory, that should get rid of the ticking war score here. In theory. Okay. We now have control of Delhi. That puts us at 41% in this war. That's huge. That is huge. Okay. So we have arrived here 18 months on this. That's probably not worth slow sieging. This is a level 3 fort over here. We're going to go take that. Now, these guys would probably accept a white piece. They would. Are we prepared for a white piece? Honestly, I feel like we're not. Really? We'd lose that? 4 years in debt. Yeah, that's the thing. I suppose we'll come on over here. We are pretty wildly in debt. There's no doubt about that. We have had quite the run of rebels, though. There's no doubt about that one. Isolator. Get that smallpox out of there. We do not want to get smallpox right now. That would be the worst. Like, the literal worst. This war we don't care about again. And this war, he's got 3,300 troops. 2,500 of those are over here. Do we have unraised soldiers? We do. 1,500. We're going to raise those here. That's huge. It's going to take them a long time to get there. I understand that. But we'll raise those on up. Ah, man, a smallpox outbreak on top of all this. That is just rude. Hopefully we don't get it. Do we have a court physician? Well, if we don't, we can't afford one. So there's that. Can we just appoint somebody as the court physician? Somebody from our realm? Apparently not. That's the CK2 thing. That'd be nice if we could. But alas, I don't think that's going to be a thing. Ticking war score is on our side here now. We just finished this siege, and we're going to head on over to here. We're at 57%. That's great. How goes our force raise over here? Okay. And everybody's getting smallpox. Can we just, like, personally lead this army and, like, leave the court and not get smallpox? I'm out of here. Fantastic. Hopefully that means that we won't get smallpox, but we may have been exposed to it. In fact, we were exposed to it. We'll see what actually happens. This one will be 16 months. 13 and 5. Okay. But we do have ticking on our side, so that is great. Our son has smallpox, and that's not good. Okay. 195 gold. Yikes. We did finish our siege up here, and we could come in over here, but I would rather not fight. I'd rather come up over here. Okay. We're at 62%. Do a safe treatment. Okay. Another dangerous faction. Old Tengri populists this time. I'm going to want you to convert. Let's see if she will. We already have a court position, thanks. Reduce disease symptoms. It's always good. She refused to convert. We do have an imprisonment reason. But there's no chance of acceptance. Okay. I mean, it's more populists, right? So there is that. Our daughter is recovering from smallpox. That's good. Very, very good. How's our troop raise going over here? Okay. Once we finish this siege, we're going to go fight these guys, I think. We should have the troops to do it now. Ah, what was that? Challenge rival to fight. I decline. Okay, we have a perk that we can do. We're taking Hergeld. We need to offset these costs. And we're going to have another rebellion quite soon. It should be okay. This is not actually indicative of their strength compared to ours. We did finish up this siege. Wonderful. Move up to here. The smallpox outbreak is still ongoing. Okay, we finished up this siege. Great. Head up to here. We're at 67% war score here. We do have ticking. We're actually at the occupying counties cap. There's no point in sieging. Okay. We're going to move over here. I don't care about this one. And I think we have a solid plan now. 15 more days on this siege. These guys are going to move up over here as soon as they're done. They're moving down this way. That's fine. We're going to group these together. Our son recovered. That is always good. This war is irrelevant. The other three are relevant. Okay, so that's 2,400 troops there. I want to come down over here. I want to put in the best commander that we've got for it, which is this guy. He'll do for now. We're at 70%. Of course, additional sieges over here do nothing. We have ticking still. So that's fine. We're going to need to go put down this uprising. And where is their actual leader at? Their leader is over here. Okay, so we'll meet up over here, take care of this populist uprising force, and then we'll push on and deal with them. As far as these guys over here go, they're split up a little bit. And I like this. We do have the 2 knights here in addition to our levy troops. And these guys are likely to send their ultimatum soon enough. This is actually a faction to install. This is not the old Tengri populace, although they are brewing as well. 4 and 3 months. Problem solved. For one of those for now. Okay. There we go. That faction is disbanded. And we got rid of that guy. We now control Arcat. Where is Arcat? That's this over here. They're moving in to attack us, and that's not great. I don't suppose we can get out of there. The answer is no, we cannot. It's mostly just because we are in so much debt. Yeah, we'll need to retreat this as soon as we can. Which will be right about now. Get out of there. We're above our vassal limit. That's not helpful either. Okay. We don't care too much about the old Tengri populace for this exact moment. We'll be able to deal with them. Eventually. Eventually. Okay, so we're going to come in over here. They're going to bring in their reinforcements right now, and we're probably going to lose that fight. But that's okay. I don't actually care. We're just trying to bleed them at this exact moment. I was hoping for some better early rolls than that. Man, that's close. I'm actually surprised that they took the advantage there. But we're going to retreat, and we did manage to bleed them pretty heavily. That's the important thing here. Also, our ally is almost done with his war, which is also incredibly important. So we're going to move up over this way, and we're going to start cleaning up these guys. The Nachos Uprising. I know it doesn't say that, but it looks like nachos to me for some reason. We're retreating off over here, and you can see here, he lost a lot of troops. So that is great. Lost like 20% of his troops. We will reinforce. He will not. That's the important thing here. So we're coming in over here, and we need to check in on these guys occasionally. They would be willing to white peace, and if we need to, we can. This war is over. That's perfect. Our ally is now free to focus on our wars. And this guy popped. We knew that that would happen. So we're going to call this guy into... Actually, neither of those. I think we can handle both of these on our own. So, where is this uprising? Oh, this is right here. Reasonably convenient. Okay, sounds good. So we will take down this force. Any moment now. There we go. These guys, they're going to come up over to here. These guys, they're going to continue pushing over this direction. They don't really have the troops to take that on just yet, but that's fine. Okay, we will turn around. We're going to come in over here. They just took an attrition tick, and that's what we want to see. We will regenerate troops on the way over at the rate of 103 per month, so we will have 103 more troops per month when we get there, so like 500 more troops. Our rival died, which is good. These guys are heading up here. Perfect. What happened here? We lost some war score at some point. I think this is happening. I'm going to go ahead and white peace this. Let's just finish that. Of course he'll be there. Yeah. There's the white piece. Okay. So that war is now over. And those guys can't join another faction for 5 years. So that's fine. That'll give us some time to recover here. And yes, we are indeed bankrupt. We'll confiscate church property. That'll be fine. That'll get us some gold for our debts, but not a lot, in all honesty. Okay, we're going to move in over here. And let's take a look here. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. We're going to group all of these guys together for right now. And we're going to make our way over this way, see if we can catch this force. Right now, keep in mind... Okay, the smallpox outbreak is done. Keep in mind our ally is only called into this war at this time. I have no idea where his troops are. He's just kind of chilling. Okay, he's not very helpful. Okay, we lost this siege. This isn't surprising. We knew that we'd be losing sieges. We're on our way over there. All of these wars are relevant. Keep that in mind. Yeah, they have a better army commander. I would like to see... We can get this guy. That does even up the chances. And I'm kind of hoping that they move away from this bridge crossing. And we can catch them without that malice. That would be really, really nice. Let's see if that happens. So we're moving in over here. They are indeed. These guys are going to move up and catch this force, looks like. I'm very pleased to see that. In we go. And then these guys, what are they doing? They're just kind of chilling. Why don't you guys look for somebody to attack? Okay, this is a goal title, but it is not an actual position. Okay, come up over here. That'll do. Excellent. So we'll take this army out. No problem whatsoever. This may even stack wipe, but it's not necessarily a guarantee. We'll see if we roll well. We're rolling okay. But not amazingly. Yeah, no stack wipe, I don't think. That's fine. We don't need it to be one. We're going to move in over this way. Okay. Next. These guys. What? No, not you. Don't go up there. No, come over here. Okay, there we go. These guys over here. I'd like them to come in down here. Chances are even. Of course the Northmen are coming. I mean, it's about that time. Fair enough. We'll call in our ally to help with that. He is up in this region after all. Rolling poorly right now, but it's very even. Crappy rolls. That's a good roll. Yep. It was close, but I think we got this. Yes, we got it. Okay. So the Northmen have not... Oh, they have declared. Okay. So we're going to call this guy into the Northman conquest. There we go. Excellent. He joins. These guys will stack wipe because they're a populist uprising, and we may actually capture their leader here, in theory. We'll see if that happens. That would be amazing if it did. We did capture him. Okay. So that's done. Now we can use these guys to help defend against the Northmen, but there's 8,000 of those. And it's going to be a while before we can get any troops up there, if I'm honest. So do we have any unraised? We do. We're going to raise them somewhere. It looks like the Northmen are trying to attack over here. Yes. We'll gather somewhere around here. We'll raise additional troops there. But it's going to require a number of troops. That's fine. We're moving in over this way. We're low quality at this point. And that's fully understood. We need to deal with these guys. We have the Old Tengri and the Nachos Uprising. The Nachos Uprising is delicious, but obnoxious. We are above our vassal limit, and we really should deal with that. Unfortunately, we don't have cash, so it's not that great of an option. Hopefully they'll start taking some heavy attrition. Hopefully our ally will actually come up and help us. He is. He is coming up and helping us. Good. This isn't our fight. This is our fight over here. Okay. They're really piling in here. But we've done a lot of damage to them. Man, they just piled in. Okay, we are going to have to retreat. And I'm going to do it now. We did a lot of damage to them. And that's what's important, right? We're retreating up to here. Okay. Noted. So these guys are gathering over here. These guys have finished up this battle. Who else do they want to go after? These. Get over here. Clean those up. Okay. So we've got about 4,000 troops here, and we're continuing to raise. We're going to move these guys off over to here, though. I don't want to be taking attrition right now. We're allowing these guys to siege. Hello, pause menu. We're allowing these guys to siege at this point, and this is fine. If we had had better quality troops, we would have won this fight. As is, I still feel like we won this fight. We technically lost it, but we bled them heavily, and once we turn around and come back in, they are going to lose. And once they lose these troops, this is all of their troops. This is going to be the end of this war. Okay. The old Tengri uprising, of course, needs to be dealt with as well. But that'll be done soon enough. The Northmen will be dealt with soon enough as well. Where are our allies? They are sieging over here. He get himself into another war. He did. What a jerk. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll raise up troops over here, and eventually we'll have this sorted. Eventually. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, honestly, we're in a much, much better position than we used to be in. And that is amazing. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And I will see you all next time.